Welcome back to Stretch the Sketch. This is September 2019, and this here is the sketch that we'll be using. I'll go ahead and put it right about there when I'm creating so that you can see where it is and what I did to the poor thing. What else to tell you? Oh, with Stretch the Sketch, we are to use a 12 by 12 sketch and use it to be inspired to go any other size with it, be traveler's notebook, pocket page type things. I like to do generally an 8.5 by 11 on a horizontal, so I'll probably go ahead and do that. I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit for the month, and I am using a lot of the goodies that are from the Jen Hadfield collection right here. It is the Chasing Adventures collection that I'm using. It's really fun because my daughter, she's this one right here. She went on a big trip to Ocean City, Maryland with a bunch of her girlfriends. And so this kit that I have, it's travel related, it has road trip stuff, it has all these cute little characters of these, let me show you this right here, of these cute little travel girls. So I thought I would see about using a bunch of those girls on this layout. Not real sure my whole plan, but I have a plan. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, they went with 8, so that might really be cute and work for this. So what I'm going to do is decide what my background paper is, all that kind of stuff, trim my photo of my daughter and her friends, and I will go ahead and do a voiceover for the next bits, as I have a feeling it's going to take me a hot minute to decide what I'm going to do. So here we go, guys. Wish me luck. So this layout will end up coming together really, really quickly. I have pattern paper for my background that I'll be using, a large photo, and the idea to use a bunch of these little die cut pieces of the little travel girls, because I think this was the first day of the trip that they took a group photo, and the rest of the photos, I mean, I have some group photos, but they're definitely on the beach or something like that. So the travel girls will end up working perfectly for this. So you saw that really great piece of paper. It's kind of like an indigo. It's not quite a royal blue and it's not a purple. It's that tweener color. I went ahead and cut that into 8.5 by 11. Like I said, I like to use it on the horizontal. I also think I'm going to bring in doilies and all that kind of stuff. So I end up getting a lot onto this cute itty bitty little, well, not that 8.5 by 11 is that small, but I end up getting a lot onto this. Now, I told you that I was using a kit that I had put together for this. So I usually like to start by grabbing the piece of paper that I've already cut into. Sorry that my camera just shifted there. I have dogs that for some reason need to scrapbook along with me, and it looks like one of them hit my tripod, but we'll get that corrected pretty darn soon. At least you can see it well in that frame. And also I'm at my daughter's desk for this layout because I had a strong hinker to scrapbook upstairs. So I'm at my daughter's desk there. Anywho, I'm using 2 doilies on it, and they're like 4-inch doilies. I brought a stack of them upstairs with me. My scrap room's downstairs, and I brought a stack upstairs, and I've really been kind of working through them. So I'm gonna be hard pressed if I get a challenge to incorporate any, because I don't know if I have any left after this. I might have to ask for them to be included into one of my next kits that I order. Anywho, so I have doilies down, and I'm using this great paper from the Jen Hadfield Chasing Adventures collection. It's just bright and colorful, and a lot of this collection, it's beachy themed and travel themed, and this isn't a beach layout. They're just in front of this really cool kind of beach house for this one. So I didn't want to incorporate any of them that have like the signs like off to the beach or any of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and try to pull out 8 of these little die cut girls and arrange them. And I there's like maybe 10 that come in this collection, something like that. I don't know. But I did have enough of these little cute die cut pieces to put them across the entire page. Now I didn't necessarily need the bicycle ones, so I'm really going to layer pretty heavily on top of those. And I think I'm going to have 5 of the girls on the left side and 3 on the right. I'm going to go ahead and use this scrap piece of paper I have here that has stripes on it. And it does incorporate all the colors that are in the collection. And I just think it's such a bright, happy pop of color that it's fun. It's like these girls clearly have on all different colors of clothes, but most of them are kind enough to have bright and happy colors on. So it does help. It pops out the different colors that they're wearing. I think my daughter has on she has on black and denim. So it doesn't matter what I used for her stuff, but although there is a little bit of black and blue that are in this layout, well, my whole background is that indigo color. So it all ends up working. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to get these little girl die cuts on. I'm going to pop up a couple of them and stagger them and all that kind of stuff. It's going to take me a second, but I really like the effect of it. So I'm trying to decide where I want the title. So you saw my hand there because, yeah, my hand was even auditioning where something should go. And I ended up using Road Trip because they all drove down there. They took 2 different cars, and I think it took 10 or 11 hours to get there from our house. They went to Ocean City, Maryland, and we live in Michigan. So it's a little bit of a trip, but I think they all took turns. It wasn't that bad. I think my daughter said she drove a lot because she was happier being occupied than just sitting there. She's a girl that kind of has ants in her pants. All right, so you see how quickly this already came together because I do have pattern paper. Well, I have 3 pattern papers. I have all of these die cuts and I have doilies. And then I used the Road Trip. Oh, and by the way, the wording that says Road Trip, it's like foam on the bottom and kind of like cardstock stickery stuff on the top. So it's really cool. You don't have to add extra adhesive. You saw I went ahead and added that cute little palm tree on the bottom. And no, Maryland isn't super tropical, but we went with this as being a little beach vacation, so I thought it was appropriate that I could get them in there. What you see right there is I have 3 of these really great little half pink pearls that I'm going to include, and I'm also trying this month in this kit to remember that I have some Nuvo drops. So I have this really great kind of translucent baby blue and black that I'll be using, along with these great little pink pearls. So I'm having some different textures and dimension and all that kind of stuff. I think it adds to the fun ever so nicely. I had to just get, one of my bulldogs is on the bed with me, and he was giving himself a very loud, boisterous bath. So I had to kind of tap him with my notebook to get him to stop. So sorry if that was gross. Don't know. Okay, so I'm getting these little Nuvo drops on, and always the biggest challenge for me is making sure that I don't go ahead and smear them as I go. I'm going to try to have links below to all the other girls that are involved in this video hop for Stretch the Sketch. I want to let you know that. Oh, and if you want to be notified when I put videos up again, just go ahead and hit that notification button and like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. If you have any questions, comments, all that kind of stuff, please go ahead and pop them below. I try to get back to all my scrappy friends within 24 hours. Yeah, that's the business side of it. Okay, you see that I'm using a little bit of Heidi Swapp Gold Color Shine. I like to use my little splatter box to try to keep my dust from getting destroyed. It looks like I got a little bit here and there anyway, but a little bit to clean up is way better than a lot of it. All right, so that's going to be it, friends. So thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.